I'm Sofia Nazarenus for Roadrunners TV, and I'm here hanging out with the baseball team today. As you can see, they're having fun, the vibes are high, and they're getting ready for the new 2025 season.
I'm just excited to get this thing rolling, and it's going to be a fun season. Just trying to have as much fun as possible and just win some games.
It's all jam-packed. We're practicing, everyone's like hyped for practice, and we're getting after it. Yeah, the team's a lot closer than last year for sure, so everyone's really pumped.
Head coach Ryan Strain has brought this program to amazing heights, including back-to-back NCAA tournaments. Last season, they came up short of those expectations, and the coach has a plan in place to once again make it back to the big dance.
One thing is staying healthier. We needed to shore up our pitching. We brought in a lot of new arms this year. I think we have 16 new arms, 16 or 17 new arms, so there's some changeover with that. So hopefully that gets better. I feel good about the offense. We lost, three really good players for us, had good careers here, but we have a lot of guys back other than those guys, and then we have some nice pieces that came in that I feel really good about.
Yeah, he really believes in the guys that he brought in. He wouldn't bring them here if he didn't think they had the ability to play, and that's each and every guy on this field. That's not just the starters that he plans on bringing out, but he's just got a lot of confidence in his guys, and it's a team-led team.
The Roadrunners have been an offensive powerhouse, flashing their bats and skills in recent seasons. While they lose a couple big bats, there is still a lot of optimism they can repeat their success on the offensive side of the field.
Coach recruited a lot of good guys, and they'll fill those spots. And then the guys that were here last year, I think, all have room to improve, get better, and just build on what we did last year. So
we lost those three guys. A couple of those guys were middle of the order, drove in a lot of runs for us, and that's been kind of our bread and butter, is we drive in a lot of runs, and the power numbers usually come with that. So with losing those guys in the middle order, we're going to need some guys to step up. We brought in a couple of guys that I think have a chance to do that.
Speaking of the offense, All-American Jesse Velders was a breakout player for MSU Denver last season, and he hopes to continue bringing that same energy back this year.
Last season was really just a fun time. I was in a groove and just trying to repeat it again.
It was good to see him, come out and just be hot right away. That's what we need him to do this year too, and hopefully he can continue on the streak he's on and help us win some ball games.
Yeah, he's just been a really good hitter. One of the junior college league that he came from is one of the best in not just the nation. I think moving him from third base to left field helped take a little bit of pressure off him, and he really started to swing the bat better when he went back out to the outfield. So he'll be in the outfield again this year, and we're counting on him to have a good year.
On the pitching side of things, the squad lost some experienced arms, but Dylan Weber leads a group that feels confident that they can compete in the conference this season.
Last year, yeah, we had a bunch of guys, older guys that we lost, but all these new guys, same thing as me last year, have to learn that elevation is going to be a difference and that they can't be shy to failure.
Bringing in some new fresh blood, I think, is good. We're trying to figure out who those guys and what kind of roles they're going to be in. I think that's the most difficult thing this year, is with losing some of those guys that had been starters, or we kind of knew what role they were in or what they were capable of. Really, we've only been able to see these guys in the fall, and so we're having to make some decisions.
With the season right around the corner, Coach Strain has been preaching to the guys about what he wants to see from them in the opening weeks of the season.
Focus and competing, every at-bat, we have to compete. Playing in Colorado, it's an offensive league, so we got to score as many runs as we can. We can't take innings off, and just getting after every at-bat.
Mostly just working hard, running hard, just do everything the best you can. Just effort is the most important thing.
The Roadrunners will start their season on the road and then be back at the Assembly Athletic Complex on February 21st to play the University of Mary.
Our league will be good, so we need to get off to a good start. We need to play hard. We have a lot of offensive backs, so hopefully that can get us going while we try to figure out, where those pitchers are going to fit in.
For Roadrunners TV, I'm Sofia Nazarenus.